Well, today went a little bit different than we expected. Massive market sell off. Hey there, I'm Alex McKean with Kapatalyze Trading Academy, and I'm going to do a trade breakdown for my trades today. I took a couple of them. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So we're taking a look at a SPY chart right here. Let me zoom out, and we can see that in the pre-market, SPY was trading at 697 and massive drop in the morning, and we hit lows of 684. And then we got a big bounce off of 684, crossed the resistance line of 688 and 688.50, and then ended the day right about right where the VWAP is. So that was a pretty good recovery to end the day back up at 689. I did not trade this morning, but I did take a couple of trades on SPX later in the afternoon. And let me go ahead and pull those up here just so I can have my accurate information here. So I took one trade on uh, on calls. It was 6,850 calls, and made a little bit over $6,000 on that trade. So that was a $6,050. So I'll put that up on the screen here. And then I took another really small trade at 6,895 calls, and we made $510 on that. So really good day. I felt like it was pretty choppy today, and I was looking to enter more puts later in the day, but we really got a lot of momentum right here. And then looks like we're getting a little bit of a crash back down. Currently market just closed back down to 688.50. So yeah, $6,560 on the day. That is a pretty good day. I felt like there was more possibility to make more on that, but I decided to stay cash and play on the side of caution. Want to take a look also at Tesla. Tesla had a very different pattern than SPY. It did not follow the um, the market trends today. So yeah, we got a crash off the open. Looks like it these support and resistance lines are really playing key. Got a bounce right off of 420 up to 428, which is about a little bit above pre-market highs. And then just kind of zigzagged until it ended up falling with the rest of the market down to 413. So it broke below the previous support line, and then it followed the market right back up, and now we're sitting a little bit above 420 at currently 421.96. So yeah, I didn't expect a crash today, but I really try not to predict the market. It looked like we were going to more than likely this week be seeing some highs, possibly back up into the 700s, but today we had a pretty massive day in the market, and that was fine. I can play either side of the equation here. We can buy calls, we can buy puts. I'm really enjoying trading kind of in that early afternoon time right now. Just I feel like there's a little bit less volatility, but there's a little bit more direction already identified and figured out. So pretty good day on the day. I still feel like I could have gone in and made a little bit more money, but we were going into power hour there, and let me pull up the SPX chart. Yeah, we're going into power hour here, and I just wasn't really sure of the direction. I mean, obviously we were in a downtrend most of the day, but then we started to kind of see more of an uptrend here when we hit um, a little bit of a higher mark here, and then higher lows, since we didn't go all the way back down to 68 62 on that. So yeah, pretty good day. I know that sounds funny because I made a really good amount of money today, but that was a pretty quick trade, and I felt like we could have taken advantage of maybe more of the calls later on. So um, that was a yeah, pretty good trade. Um, I initially also took a put on 6870, and and I took a small loss on that one, so that was $710. So I guess we're just a little bit below 6,000 on the day today. So pretty good day overall. As far as what the market's going to do, it looks like it's still kind of retaining its bullish pattern. Let's take a look here. I mean, we haven't dropped down. We're still continuing this upward kind of stair step. So I mean, it's kind of in the middle ground right now. Are we going to push up to above 700 on SPY, back above 7,000 on SPX, or are we going to get more of a pullback? Maybe down below 67 6,800. I don't know. And I think that's a really key thing, is not to try to make predictions about what the market's going to do, but really just identify the different patterns and the setups. And um, I think if you're swing trading, then obviously we have to try to identify those different patterns and look more at the fundamentals. But with day trading, we're able to just get in and out in that short time frame in that day, and then we don't have anything to worry about at night. We don't care what the news comes out, anything like that. We can review that in the morning on our pre-market routine or whenever we're about to trade. And that's the best thing about day trading. I really, really like that. So yeah, really solid start to the week. We're up a little bit, maybe around $11,000 this week. So that is really good. That is my trading recap. I have a trading academy if you're interested in learning my own strategy. 95 video lessons, a little bit over 11 hours. And we do a weekly coaching call every single week where I'll answer all your questions, break all that down. And then we also have a private trading community where you're able to post and engage with the Kapatalyze team. And then I'm able to answer questions and you can direct message me there. If you don't want to join that, I have a free trading community where I'm posting more behind the scenes than what I'm doing here on YouTube. That is completely free to join. And if you're not interested in either of those things, at least just hit the subscribe button here. I'm making daily videos recapping all of my trades and then going over a little bit more of the learning side of things on the weekend. So really appreciate all the support, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow.